Hey everybody, so in this problem they want us to write a linear equation that is parallel to 3y plus 3x equals 9, and it must go through this point of 9, negative 9. Then it says write your answer in the form y equals mx plus b. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is what is going to be the slope of this line, because two lines that are parallel have the same slope. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this equation and I'm going to write it in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So here I have 3y plus 3x equals 9. Now, in order to get this in slope-intercept form, I need this 3x to come over here with the 9. Since they're adding, I'll subtract. So we'll say minus 3x and minus 3x. So what I have here now is 3y equals negative 3x plus 9. Now, it would have been the same thing to say 9 minus 3x, but since slope-intercept form, the slope or the value with the x comes first, I wrote it first here, and then I just put the 9 secondly to represent the b. Now, it needs to be y equals mx plus b, and here I have 3y. So what I'll do is I'll divide everything by 3. So here I'll divide this by 3, I will divide the negative 3 by 3, and I'll divide the 9 by 3. So now what I have is y equals negative x plus 3. So this is my equation in slope-intercept form. I want the equation of a line that is parallel to this one and passes through this point. So we know that all lines have the equation y equals mx plus b. We now know the slope of our new line. It has to be negative 1 because lines that are parallel have the same slope. So here I know that the slope has to be negative 1. So really all we need is the y-intercept. Well, we could find that by plugging in our points here. We know that the 9 here represents the x value and the negative 9 represents the y coordinate. We could plug these two values into this equation and solve for b and find our y-intercept. So here our y value would be negative 9 equals the slope m, which we know is negative 1. So here we'll say negative 1 times our x value, and our x value here is 9, plus b. So solving here, we get negative 1 times 9. So we have negative 9 equals negative 9 plus b. Well, we want the value of b, so we have to do the opposite of what's happening here. This is a negative 9, so technically they're subtracting. So to move it, we'll add. And we get 0 equals b. So that means 0 is going to be the y-intercept. So my equation here will be y equals negative x plus 0. Now, since you don't have to say plus 0 in math, because anything plus 0 is itself, we can leave it as y equals negative x. So this will be our equation that has a slope of negative 1 and passes through the points 9, negative 9. All right, that's going to be all for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and we'll see you all in the next video.